Hi, my name is Tanya Fitzpatrick and welcome to my movement blog. This movement is probably the key movement for all walkers and runners. It's not so much that it's a muscle group, it's about how the hips move when you walk. Now, I want you to think of a model, say Naomi Campbell. Most people know her, she's been around for quite a few years. And when Naomi Campbell walks down a catwalk, she does one thing that is very, very obvious. Okay, yes, she is beautiful, but one thing that she does is she moves her hips. She moves her hips in quite an exaggerated way. Now, I'm not suggesting that you become this exaggerated, but I am getting you to look at actually how the hips move in walking. The hips are designed to tilt, okay? So they move up and down and they move a little bit of side to side. This is the action that you're going to have when you walk. So come on down onto the ground. You're going to bend your right leg, straight leg on the left. Okay, I want you to put your hand on your right hip and feel what happens. As I press my foot into the ground and push my knee forwards, look what happens. My hip lifts up and moves that way. Now, as I bring my back down, I want my hip to release back into the ground, okay? So as I press my foot down, track my knee forwards, allow my hip to lift up and move out to the side, and as I come back down, allow my hip to go back into the floor. Now, on the other side, as my knee tracks forwards, the opposite hip is hiking up. This one's going down, this one's going up. Bring it back down and level it. As I go forwards, this knee tracks forwards, this hip goes along with it, the opposite hip hikes. And as I come back down, this is what happens. Now look what happens if I take an imaginary step. Slide and change. Do you see how much the hip is lengthening? This one shortens. And again, as I press it forwards, look what happens to this hip. It comes up. And again, as I press it forward, it now drops down. This hip hikes up. And that, my friends, is walking on the floor. Watching. I'm doing it from my hips. You see how much they're hiking as I go down. It's all coming through my hips. So when you go for a walk, after you've practiced this on the ground, put your hands on your hips so you can feel what you're doing. And if they're not moving, get back down to the ground and check this out.